Hello, hello, what's going on, everybody? We're jamming, dude. Hope everyone's having a good morning, night, afternoon, day, whatever time it is in your zone. I know I'm pretty late or early, whatever you want to call it. It's 4:20 in the morning. Blaze it. But, I'm not gonna lie, yesterday, guys, I had a terrible day. Couldn't even sleep, so I wanted to get some work done before I went down to sleep. So your boy's already tired. It's probably gonna be a short stream, maybe only like an hour and a half, 2 hours. But I wanted to continue where we're going off yesterday, when we were starting to learn about the AI skills, and how we can like teach codex pretty much our context from everything we've been doing. So that will be sick, because then we'll have another AI tool that we could use at our disposal. But the first thing I wanted to do, so yesterday, remember how we made those prompts, creating a daily task, and this was the prompt that I gave both Gemini and ChatGPT 5.2. So we're gonna see how they did side-by-side comparison. I haven't even looked at this myself. So here we go. 15 items of the 4 sections that are up here. I guess they're also down here. First thing we don't like, agents like engineer and carpathy enters the mainstream, framing the shift from vibe coding to agents. Open hands. Agentic coding versus code completion. A clear breakdown of what makes agents different. Okay, interesting. Open hands index. New benchmark / leaderboard. So as you can see, there seems to be some pretty good things. It tells us who the source is from, and then it tells us what the story item is with a quick summary, just like we requested it. Cursor sharing a preview of its multi-agent research harness and workflow. NVIDIA customer story. How a large org bakes agents into SDLC workflows. Whoa. Okay. So overall, pretty good. We got some Claude developer platform release notes. Nice. Anthropic Claude 4.6 positioned for longer, more reliable agent work and larger code bases. Very nice. And then we got tool updates. Google Antigravity changelog. Agent skills. Tab model updates and conversation settings called out. What? Oh shit, wait, we get agent skills? Oh, this is on the 3rd. Actually, it's on the 13th of last month. Alright, so ChatGPT is a little bit outdated, it seems, in its news gathering. Maybe I need to prompt it to say that I want recent news. Okay, we got the cursor changelog. That is also from January. 4.6 announcement. Yikes. Okay, so that's kind of outdated stuff. Maybe it's because there's no new real big updates in the tools, or we need to prompt it better to tell it like what type of tools we're looking for. Doing AI news, tips and tricks. Agentic security reality check. OpenClaw. Marketplace / skills have become an attack surface fast. Treat code extensions Oh, treat extensions as code. Government / security warnings on OpenClaw. Misconfiguration plus auditing identity. Holy shit. China warns of security risks linked to OpenClaw. Oh my god. China. Okay. See, this section's a lot more interesting, like on the point of what I was looking for. The trending news. So that probably means that it was probably me just not prompting it good enough to like, so it would know what I wanted by tools. Okay. Very nice. Which I'm just actually skimming it myself. Open hands index. Dude, what it... Okay, wait, we get to learn about shit? Open source curriculum introduces the fundamentals of model context protocol. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wait, this is insane. Oh my god. It's a fucking huge ass free course on MCP. Yeah, I'm just gonna give me a sec, chat. Yeah, I'll just put in the web room. I didn't even need to do that. I don't know. I get scared sometimes opening shit, dude. Okay, well, shit. I guess this will be another thing to learn. So AI applications communicate with different tools and services. You're about to discover the elegant solution that's transforming how developers build intelligent systems. Think of MCP as a universal translator for AI applications. Just like how USB ports let you connect any device to your computer, MCP lets AI models connect to any tool or service in a standardized way. Whether you're building your first chatbot or working on AI workflows, understanding MCP will give you the power to create more capable and flexible applications. This curriculum is designed with patience and care for your learning journey. We'll start with simple concepts you already understand and gradually build your expertise through hands-on practice in your favorite programming language. Every step includes clear explanations, practical examples, and plenty of encouragement along the way. By the time you complete this journey, you'll have confidence to build your own MCP servers, integrate them with popular AI platforms, and understand how technologies holy fuck, I just had a stroke. Reshaping the future of AI development. Let's begin the exciting adventure together. Dude, what is wrong with me? I usually don't stutter. Holy shit. Okay, well, that's sick. But one thing at a time, we're here to learn about skills today. So I have this all saved. damn. We actually got some good information here. Holy shit, Ricardo Gutierrez, bro. Okay, what do we got for the trending AI video demos plus YouTube video ideas? Cursor AI tutorial, build an app fast. Demo style, build in X minutes format that performs well. Idea, build a micro SaaS in 45 minutes with agent. Oh, holy shit.
If you've ever wanted to build a real app, but we always thought that you needed years of coding experience, well, what I'm about to show you is gonna completely change all of that. This is me building a fully functional document scanner app in 30 minutes using nothing but AI and simple prompts, and all without writing a single line of code. Most people think that app development is like this massive, complicated process that takes months to learn, but here's what they
Here I am just watching somebody's video. Cursor VP live demo. Agents work like 10 devs. Good for understanding. You play the demo on your repo and compare outputs. Wait, what? Oh shit.
And before Cursor, I was at Notion working on Notion Mail. I started a company a few years ago called Skiff that was acquired by Notion. And so have always been building and really working.
Okay. Cloud Code Tips Meta Staff Engineer. Cloud 4.6 tutorial explainer. How to create cloud code agent skills. Wait, we're literally trying to do this in fucking Cursor. Build your own MC. Oh shit, this literally ties into the build your own MCP server from the Microsoft. Wait. OpenClaw plus Antigravity.
Hey, welcome back to Code with Beto. 2026 is going to be the year of AI. This is happening for sure.
Why
So you need to
agent
be
skills
aware of
matter.
What's the latest and greatest with the AI models and the AI companies. And one of these things that I believe you should be very aware of and definitely take advantage of are agent skills. Anthropic recently announced agent skills. Agent skills are basically markdown files that you can create and use across all.
Recently, we have all seen the internet go crazy over the autonomous AI agent that lives within your computer called ClaudeBot, which has now already been rebranded to OpenClaw. For those who do not know what OpenClaw is, it's an autonomous AI agent.
I'm wondering how this guy
agent
uses Antigravity with it.
As a personal AI assistant,
Like actually.
directly on your local machine. Like here, for example, where ClaudeBot literally builds an entire app just by typing a prompt through WhatsApp. It creates a full SaaS with functional components, keeps refining it, fixes errors, and iterates until you get the best output. And that's thanks to ClaudeBot's specialized subagents. Here is my own demo, which I showcased in my ClaudeBot video, where I deployed ClaudeBot locally on my desktop to clean up and organize my files. And it did it surprisingly quite fast. But all of this got me wondering, how can I actually use OpenClaw better? Is there a way to use stronger models like Opus 4.5 or Gemini 3 inside it completely for free? And the answer is yes. And that's where I realized that the best workflow is to integrate Antigravity with OpenClaw. And it's actually pretty simple. Antigravity, for those who do not know, is Google's agentic IDE that lets anyone deploy agentic AI agents to code basically
Yes, that's what
anything.
we use,
And
chat.
now with OpenClaw, we can set up a really powerful workflow that not only lets you use the Google OAuth directly within OpenClaw, but also uses anti-gravity's features to build way faster and way easier. And this method also lets you use OpenClaw, Codex, and many other AI coding agents directly with OpenClaw. Essentially, OpenClaw becomes the command center where it makes automatic decisions and routes tasks through anti-gravity using specialized agents that are trained for specific jobs. You can use the anti-gravity kit as well to upgrade your agentic capabilities with skills like UX designer, you have the reviewer, the debugger, or the builder agents and run them in a specialist way. In other words, OpenClaw handles the planning and orchestration, while Antigravity handles the execution. You can even wire this up with cron jobs or specialized commands to run these tasks autonomously and on different time points based off your own preference. And the results are definitely impressive as someone used the anti-gravity kit with OpenClaw to create this beautiful website from a single prompt and even deployed a review agent to refine the output further and push the quality even higher.
Before we get started, I just want to mention that you should definitely go ahead and subscribe to the World of AI newsletter. I'm constantly posting different newsletters on a weekly basis, so this is where you can easily get up to date.
To completely, and that is something that you can easily do. I already made a video on this, but I'll showcase it once again. You can easily install it using npm, and then you can then go ahead and use the OpenClaw onboard install daemon. And now it's super simple. You can just open up your command prompt, run the npm install command. Just make sure you have node.js 22 and above installed. And it's as simple as just copying this and then pasting this into your command prompt. And this will install OpenClaw globally onto your computer. And then you can then use the onboard command to set this all up. Now, what you need to do next is head over to the docs, which I left the link in the description below. And this is where we can enable the anti-gravity OAuth, which we can then access into OpenClaw, which
So
lets us
literally,
access models like
he's
Opus
just essentially
4.5 as
making
well as Gemini completely for
anti-gravity
free.
like an
So go
extension
ahead
or
and
plugin
enable the
within
OpenClaw plugin,
OpenClaw, if
enable
I
Google
understand
anti-gravity
correctly.
auth command. And that is by just simply copying that and then pasting it into your command prompt. So you can see that it has enabled this plugin, which is great. And now what we can do is log in into your Google account by copying this command over here. Another method is also using Gemini CLI's OAuth as well as Vertex, which uses the Google Cloud ADC. And something that I want to know is that all of these methods are official because Google did actually retweet these methods on Twitter. So obviously do your own research at the end of the day because they might have changed it, but that is something that I had saw recently where Gemini enabled this method to do it with the CLI. Not too sure with anti-gravity, but with the CLI, it is 100% confirmed that you can use it with OpenClaw using this OAuth method. But now what we can do is just simply go ahead and paste in the login command directly within our CLI so that we can set up the OAuth with anti-gravity. And if you successfully use the Google account, which I've done in the world of crypto at gmail.com, directly within OpenClaw, you'll see that it has successfully added the anti-gravity OAuth, which I can now use with OpenClaw. Now what we can do is go back into the main OpenClaw directory or the repository, and then we can use this OpenClaw onboard command to set up everything else that is essential. First off, you'll get the security warning and make sure you read through this because OpenClaw is a huge security risk if you're installing this without any guardrails. So keep that in mind. I am not doing anything proper right now by not setting up a virtual environment to install OpenClaw within. I'm just doing it globally, which is a huge mistake. So please do not follow me with this. Make sure you read through the docs and understand all the security measures that you need to take when installing OpenClaw. But now what I'm going to be doing is clicking, yes, I understand this is a really big risk. And what we're going to do is use the quick start method to set this up and onboard with OpenClaw. Now, since I have already set the OAuth anti-gravity API, I'm going to be keeping this existing value. And now what we're going to do is we're going to skip this for now because we already selected our auth provider. Then for the filtered models by provider, this is where you can
Yeah, let me
easily
just see
enable
like what
all
the
of
fuck
these
these guys were doing.
amazing skills to make OpenClaw even better. I have already enabling hooks, instances, sessions where you use OpenClaw, and it's, but way it is going to tell you that it's running the Opus 4.5. Now, by the way, the OpenClaw or CloudBot TUI command, which will then open up within your terminal, which you see over here. And I essentially just prompted that I want to use the agent kit / command like the UI and UX Pro Max agent, which will then help me build better in interfaces or front ends using this extension, which is then powered directly within Antigravity. And it looks pretty good with its front end. This is a super clean CRM dashboard that it generated in the second attempt. This is just a super simple way where you can use OpenClaw directly within Antigravity now, especially essentially what's agent, which will then
So
help
he's
me
just
build
using
the
it in
selected
Antigravity.
Antigravity account quotas for Claude and Gemini models, and it shows the remaining quota with the skill that you can then have displayed directly within OpenClaw. Another one that they have specified that you can access is the image gen one where you can use Nano Banana. It will be globally installed command banana, but there are a list of different.
Anyways, as we can see, pretty solid list. Now let's check out what Gemini got. For some reason, Gemini gave me 2. So maybe we just go to the second one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this one's a lot better in terms of like this one doesn't even give you links. Cloud code fast mode. Okay. Cloud code CLI 4.6. Terminal sandboxing. Predictive navigation. Codex, it's a 5.3. Okay, see, but the AI tool updates is better on Gemini. Cloudflare launched Molt Worker. Sandbox environment where you can deploy OpenClaw agents with 1 click. Okay. Now under Cognition Labs, Windsurface integrated the logic from Devon to handle massive architectural changes. Olama and OpenClaw. New official integration allows OpenClaw to connect directly to local models for offline privacy-first coding. Aider CLI. Juni. Okay. Codex Skills Library, new feature in the code. Dude, it's always the Mac OS. Yo, what's going on, DP? Yeah, I'm just, it's a bit of a late stream. It's going to be a short one, but I wanted to at least get some stuff done today. Right now we're comparing the automated reports that I did in both Gemini and ChatGPT. So the ChatGPT one was better for the AI agent coding news, but this one was better for the updates to the AI tooling. So it's a 1-for-1 right now. Let's see about the trending AI news. Okay, cool. Make your IDE to Google search via MCP. Huh. Epstein files. Oh, for sure. I'm for sure that fits into trending AI news, dude. I guess it's because they're deep faked. Yo, the Epstein files, bro. Okay. Prompt versioning. Technical divide. Paladine AI defense. What the fuck is that? AI support is now being used to control physical propulsion. So, holy shit. Okay. So I feel like I kind of liked ChatGPT's section for this once again, because they literally came up with this sick ass like MCP course from that I'm gonna be doing. Gonna be lurking here. Yo, thanks, dude. Good luck with your stuff as well. I'm just gonna be we have one more section to check out on the Gemini one, and then we're jumping into the codex skills again. Seeing if we can what we can do there. But we got YouTube and content ideas. 60-minute agent challenge. Build a production-ready autonomous agent from scratch in 1 hour. Currently a viral format. Oh yes. The video explaining why we are moving from writing code to orchestrating intent. I tested 100 AI tools. Only 11 are actually worth using. Okay. So this one actually is more like, seems to have better like video ideas, but this one also provided like an example video with each one, which I kind of like. So I think it might be like either a tie or like a slight advantage to ChatGPT. Interesting. Well, that was a pretty cool test. So now we get into this. It's like I have Claude 4.6 now, by the way. It just appeared in my shit. So maybe there should be like a way to check for updates, right? Or some shit. So there's no like check updates or some shit. Okay, let's just restart it. Yeah, we'll just restart the ID. Wait, what? I don't think this is doing anything. And I can't select the thinger in here, so. The fuck? Okay. Alright, chat. We are fully engaged. So now if I go to my agent manager, we go here. Should have 4.6. Oh, do we have it now? Yo, let's fucking go. We have activated 4.6 opus knowledge, dude. Only have 40% Claude on this account, though. It's a bit unfortunate. Okay, well, where were we? Skills. So what is this? Install curated skills from OpenAI. Skills or other repo. Helps install skills. By default, these are from this. Experimental skills live here. Using the helper script based on the task. The skills when the user asks what is available. If the user uses the skill without specifying what to do. Default listing is curated, but you can pass the it says uninstall, so that means I already have it. Wait, this skill provides guidance for creating effective skills. Skills are modular, self-contained folders. They contain codexes capabilities by providing knowledge, specialized knowledge, flows and tools. Huh. Jesus. Oh my god, bro, this is long as fuck. Use the Figma MCP server for Figma-driven implementation for self-debugging. Huh. Your goal: define a single feature and behavior to implement. Implement small. Make the smallest change that moves the game forward. But this is kind of cool. But we can try making a little bit. We can try making a little game, yo. Yeah, I'll install that skill. So how do you? So you do slash. What is it? Game develop skill. Oh, and now it's in the little box. Dun, 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 dun. Damn, so I don't think I can get the codex to the other side. Okay, but I mean that's pretty cool. Image gen: generate and edit images using open AI. Oh shit. Generate and manage Sora videos. There's no way that's all the skills. The fuck? Agent skills. Give Codex and new abilities and expertise. Use agent skills to extend Codex with task-specific capabilities. A skill packages, instructions, resources, and optional scripts so Codex can work or can follow a workflow reliably. You can share skills across teams or with the community. Skills build on the Open Agent Skills Standard. Skills are available in the Codex Client, IDE extension, and Codex app. Skills use progressive disclosure to manage context efficiently. Codex starts with each skill's metadata: name, description, file, path, and optional metadata. Okay. Loads the MD instructions only when it decides to use a skill. Skills in a directory with the skill MD file. So all this is optional. The only thing that's absolutely required is a skill.md. Okay. How Codex uses skills. Codex can activate skills in two ways: explicit invocation, include the skill directly in your prompt, IDE/skills, or type the $sign. No skill. Implicit invocation. Codex can choose a skill when your task matches the skill description. Because implicit matching depends on description, right description for clear scope and boundaries. Create a skill. You use the build and creator first. Or save skills codex reads skills for repository. Jesus Christ, and system locations for repositories. Codex scans .agent/skills in every directory from your current working directory up to the repository root. If two skills share the same name, codex doesn't merge them. Both can appear in skill selectors. Okay. Readiness bullets. Motherfucking skill scope. Okay, to install skills beyond the built-ins, use skill installer. Skills config in the entries in .config config toml. Disable skill without deleting it. Keep skill focus on one job. Prefer instructions over scripts. Unless you need deterministic behavior. Keep repetitive steps with explicit inputs and outputs. Test prompting into skills description to confirm the right trigger behavior. God damn. So like did they give us an example of like what a skill looks like though? Like just this? Guess you just use the skill creator. Give it a jam. Turn this one up, dude. It's the map where you hunt dokkabees. What's in the dot experimental? Is there a way, like, what if you just type up, like, codex skills? Yeah, this is literally what we just read, I'm pretty sure. What is open router? 'Cause I saw a video today, somebody talking about open router. How does open router work? So pretty much Open Router is just a way for you to like talk to multiple AIs at the same time, essentially. Because I saw this guy using it, and he was using it to like power his Claude bot with different AIs. Okay, so you get a bunch of models on one API key. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. So it's like, now we gotta figure out how to do what the best way to get our ChatGPT codex into this motherfucker would be. Pretty sure I have this. I already found this file on my shit. Alright, chat. So essentially, I wonder if it's probably better just to use the agent.md file, maybe. Although there is no agents MD in the dot codex. There's only skills. There is no Agents MD folder. That's what's tripping me up. Holy shit, it's still typing. Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck just happened? Bro, my chat just disappeared. What? What? Oh no, wait, it's literally, wait, I'm retarded. Oh my god, can you tell that I'm like way too too tired right now? Holy shit, dude. Great beard, yo. Thank you, Vishwas. How you doing? Vishwa. Holy shit, I can barely read the text, it's so small. Vish Waspo. Oh, Vish Wasp official. What up, bro? Sorry, I'm like struggling to stay alive right now. It's 5:12 in the morning. I'm just doing a little bit of research, a little bit of coding maybe if we fix it. Everything up here. I don't know if we actually need to like do skills. We can probably just like write an agents MD folder for this bad boy here. For you it's 5 in the evening. Oh, I see. Nice. Well, happy afternoon for you, dude. how'd your day go? Look at the chesting and the beard, yo. Thank you, dude. Where I live in Canada, you kind of need it, man. We're like out here freezing. A couple days ago, it was like minus 37 degrees, and I like went out to go have a smoke and in a t-shirt, and I was like, oh man, that was a mistake, let me tell ya. What you guys doing? What are you doing out in Marsh? Being a weird guy right now or what? Wait, you see this guy? He's like menacingly staring over Odin. And this guy in the back is just zonked out, like arms in the air. What am I vibe coding? Well, I pretty much coded most of it already. I'm honestly just kind of like fixing stuff up because there's a couple bugs that the AI found and was like, yo, we need to fix this up. But the thing is, I'm trying to, because right now I've been using the Antigravity IDE, kind of like do most of the coding. But I wanted to see about starting to use the Codex extension. So that's kind of what I'm figuring out. But I wanted to see if I could get my kind of like memory or like context, because like what I've been doing right now is like I like use ChatGPT to help me like plan out stuff, and then like I've hooked ChatGPT up with like a prompt style, so I just get this to like output like pretty much template prompts for me in the prompt style that I fed into the memory. So I'm pretty much just wondering if I can get Codex to do the same. But I'm probably just need to write like a agents MD file or something. Yeah, I'm live on Twitch. I'm live on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. What do I think about AI? What do you mean specifically? Like just like AI in general, or like AI like coding, or? I think the AI coding is pretty cool. Just like you can pretty much do stuff a lot faster, especially if like you know how to code already. It's good for like people like me that are like already existing devs and like know how to code and all that stuff, so that we can just like do stuff a hell of a lot faster than like I could just do with my own hands, you know? So for efficiency's sake, it's definitely a big plus. But at the same time, I don't really like how like you now just have like a bunch of people that like don't actually know how to code. And like if you're using it as like a learning experience, like that's chill. Because I'm kind of like doing that right now. Like I'm learning Python, because I've only really done like Java and C. So now I wrote this in Python as like a learning experience. Well, this is just a test file, but you know what I mean. So it's pretty chill. But if you're just like there, like, because I've seen this like big trend on social media recently. People are like, yo, watch me vibe code an app in like an hour or something, and like watch me ship this shit to the Apple store. And it's like, dude, there's gonna be so much like just buggy programs, like sloppy, just like coded shit. I feel like the quality of coding is it's gonna stand out. Like if you actually know what you're doing and you actually like took part in the code, versus somebody who just like 100% would just like prompted an AI and was like, yo, make me this app, and just like let the AI do everything without like, you know, like reviewing it, like analyzing what it was doing, like checking all that shit. I feel like it's kind of like a good way to almost put yourself in a bit of like technical debt if you're like paying for like tokens and stuff to do it, because then like, you know, then you spend like a lot of time like trying to fix bugs, like don't really know what to tell the AI, so the AI just like does random shit. That was one thing when I first started using the AI that like I found out immediately, is that like if you don't want the AI to do stuff, like if you don't want it to like just start randomly adding dependencies, or like if you don't want it to start like just like refactoring stuff it shouldn't, or just like adding stuff that like kind of bloats up the program, you gotta like tell it to like not do that stuff, you know, or else the AI is just gonna like fuck shit up. The quantity to quality balance and release programs and stuff is probably gonna shift. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like I was saying the other day, I was like, dudes, imagine if you're like, well, I assume they probably have like AI or like automation do a big portion of it, but imagine if you're like one of the teams on like the Google or like Apple store, and you're like one of the people that like reviews apps and like has to like approve them to go on the store and shit. It's like, dude, those people are probably so swarmed right now with just like the shittiest apps that are just like vibe coded to hell, dude. Like turbo buggy, just because like dude, I don't know. See, the problem with AI isn't necessarily like you not like knowing how to code, or you like being inexperienced or whatever. Like for those people that don't know how to code, it's more or less like this weird trend where it's like, oh, you can use AI to make you programs or like code for you now. So like it's like, yo, get rich quick scheme. Like I'm let's everyone just write a fucking app or like or program that's like, you know, everyone wants to start like some AI business or some shit now. Like you go on Twitter, everyone's talking about like, oh dude, I have like 7 AI agents, bro, and they're all just chilling and talking with each other, and like I put like $20,000 into my like Google or no AI, like they have like this Apple, it's not like the Apple mini thing, it's like a big ass Apple one that I've seen that, and like each one of them costs like $6,000 or something, and they're like dude, like I have like a little like crazy thing, but then it's like you just like see their posts and like they're not actually like really building anything with it, they're just like, you know, kind of like hyping it up for like, you know, Twitter views and shit like that. Meanwhile, you got like people like Peter, like the guy that made like OpenClaw, and then like he's actually like doing some crazy ass shit, you know, like that OpenClaw thing is pretty sick. I haven't actually like spun it up or done anything with it yet, but I probably will once I finish kind of like what I'm working on right now, because I've been kind of like interested in giving it a try and seeing just like what I can do, but I have to get like a VPS to like host it on and stuff, or I go like find my, I do have my old college laptop somewhere. I wonder if that would be powerful enough. I have to do a little bit more research into that. Maybe too, I saw videos and went to coding. The more I went to AI, it made me think, damn, all the shit is doing is dude, why is my YouTube chat oh, here we go, is copy and suggest me coding from the other repository. Apparently these people think AI can do everything, but as a developer myself, all this shit AI does is save time on typing and Googling. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, those are the people that I was talking about that are like, they're just trying to like use AI to like get rich, and it's like, bro, good luck with that, you know? It's like, could you imagine like because like this weird concept that I see like a lot of people bringing up is like having a business that's just 100% run by AI, where it's just like AI bots talking to themselves and shit like that, and essentially like people want to be like, oh, I'm making like the first AI only business, and it's like, dude, so what? It's like somebody just like prompt injects some fucking shit into your business, and then your business just like totally collapses, you know, or like someone finds like a security flaw in one of your bots and just like corrupts the bot, and then next thing you know, like everything's just fucked. It's like the total hands-off approach is like kind of crazy. Like we are definitely not there yet, man. Like maybe like when we get to like the days where we have like little androids walking around like doing crazy shit, but like definitely not right now. I feel like there's definitely still a need for that human like direction, you know. It's good for business because they can lowball juniors and fire some seniors. Yeah, I wonder how like I wonder if your job is just like, because I was saying this the other day too, it's like, dude, if your job was like if you're just like some like low level like employee where like maybe let's say like you just do like some front end, or like you just do like some like, you know, like basic IT tickets or something like that, it's like I feel like those people are kind of fucked, because it's like AI is going to get to the point where it can just like do their job for them, you know. But if you're like somebody who's like more like deeper in the shit and you actually have like a good technological like skill set, like I feel like you're still pretty good for a while, you know. It's like It's like devs aren't just gonna fucking vanish off the face of the earth anytime soon. So it's like you're always gonna need somebody to like code the AI, you know, or to like improve it or like maintain it or some shit. So even if we get to a point where our world just like totally runs off AI, which like I really hope that like that doesn't happen one day, because I would just be like fucked. Like we would, like we're literally heading to like, I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Wall-E, where like the motherfuckers are just like fat living in space, like everything's automated, computerized, like they're just like turbo fat because they're just like in like these like chairs that just float around and shit, so nobody has to walk anywhere and stuff. It's like, dude, I feel like humanity low key like wants to get to that, but it's like why, you know, like why do we have to try and automate everything and make everything a fucking robot and like try to eliminate the human like just essence from everything, you know? Going for front end, if you want some custom things, you're safe, but you're coding shit that has been coded a million times and you're fucked. Well, I feel like that's like really I feel like when you're doing a lot of front end stuff, like at least from my experience doing front end, most of the shit you're doing can just be like done like that, or at least just like, you know, like you're not gonna really need somebody to code you a website. Like let's say you're like a Twitch streamer or something, and you're like, oh, I want like a website for like, you know, my social links and shit like that, and like maybe like to like embed my stream on and stuff, and like some like host my VODs. It's like, I feel like we're gonna get to a point soon where it's like you won't even need like a dev to like do that for you, because like something like that is like, I mean, AI can spin up websites pretty quick that are like decent, but yeah, if you get like more into like technical shit, then definitely, especially if you're like, I feel like it gets into a whole different realm when you like start working at like or like looking at like personal projects and things like that, or like personal branding versus like business level stuff. Like if you have like anything that has to do with like customer data or like payments and shit like that, like shit needs to be more secure, you know, and like sensitivity or like security becomes a much bigger factor in like projects like that. So with that, I would never like trust an AI, at least right now too, because I mean, even in this little project that I've been coding, there's been some things where like in review it's been like, wait, that's not like the best way to do it, you know, because it's just like safe, because I'm working with like user authentication tokens, so like I don't want to like expose like one problem I had was that my my app was like exposing like one of the ways that it had to work originally was to like expose a secret for the like the client ID and the client secret. I mean, the client ID is not that big a deal, but the client secret's kind of shit, so now I have to like refactor it to not do that, essentially, which we already did, so that's pretty chill. But it required this whole like kind of weird thing, not gonna lie. I've never actually seen it. It like pops up a browser and then you put in like a little code for Twitch and it like connects you to the app. It's like, it's kind of interesting. So what are you doing, man? What, you went down? Oh, you're not down. You're not liking dancey time today, huh? No dancey time for you. Did you want to know you're waiting at the door, my dude? Well. Yeah, but you can't just like, is this what you wanted? You just wanted to steal my chair from me. You can't just like steal my chair from me. I need my chair, man. It's like, who does this little guy think he is, man? Who does this little guy think he is? What do you think about this idea? Instead of training AI on already existing data, we train it. Wait, we can train it visually using CV-based daily interaction and train it for emotional intelligence. Yes, space towards general intelligence. Oh my god, now he wants out. Of course. Honestly, I feel like I don't know. I feel like we're already cooked anyways when it comes to the data thing, because like I don't know, people there's this whole like thing about like how people are like, oh, I don't want my data being used, but at the same time it's like, dude, if you're like on the internet, like if you got a Microsoft account, like if you're like on Windows, like practically anything, it's like your data's like already out there. So personally I don't really care, but I feel like because for instance, I know one thing that was like big was like on Twitter, people were like, oh, what the fuck, like people can edit my images with the Grok thing, because they like implemented the Grok into the, hey, what the fuck you guys doing? Stop. Holy shit, the cats are fucking up. But the thing is, like, on Twitter, it literally says, like, in the terms of service that, like, anything you post on there can be used for, like, their AI training shit. So, I mean, it's kind of come to, like, this thing where it's like, well, if companies have that in their product and you, like, willingly use the product, well, then it's, like, kind of shitty, but it's, like, nothing you can really do about it, you know? I mean, even from like birth, like in real life, our data is like harvested in a way, because like well, here in Canada it's called a SIN number, which is your social insurance number, but I know in different countries it's called something else. But it's like, usually every country has like a personal identifier that is like your like pretty much primary key in the government database, and everything that like, you know, is in your name that's like government official or whatever, or like requires it, goes back to your name based off that primary key. So it's like, even the motherfucking government's harvesting your fucking data to some degree, dude. It's like, damn, man. Do our machines code data from birth and pick up emotions along with visions from birth and start analyzing? We'll work on the data we have starting from, and we are trained by nature and surroundings. Well, I feel like it's like the same for AI. It's like if you put like if like for instance, if you were to put like a bot on like Twitter, like on Reddit or like any social media, and then you could just be like learn from what you see posted on here, you know? It's pretty much like the same thing that like how a human does it, you know? So like, I feel like we're pretty much just like coding the AI to be like almost like what a human does, except obviously to like far superior than like human capabilities, you know? Although I feel like there's like a different like I feel like there's a different conversation to be had about like things that people post publicly and using that data versus like harvesting like private data, you know? I feel like private data is like more of the shitty thing when companies and stuff start harvesting shit like that. That's like you don't really like, because like if you post something out publicly, it's like, okay, well, like you did that, you know? But if something's like literally like stealing something from you like under the scenes that you don't know, it's like that's a lot more of a like of a shitty like ideology, you know? But for this ChatGPT shit, wait, what? Yeah, this is like half a year ago. Like, there's no way that's still a problem, right? Use chat mode to refine requirements and ask questions. Switch to agent mode when you're ready for codecs to implement and run tests. The fuck? Okay, give me a second, chat. I'm trying to figure this shit out. Oh, I guess because this is plan mode. Include IDE context, attributes. Okay, we got plan mode up in here. Connect to the Codex web, dude. Connect to GitHub. See, I don't like this because you have to like connect to the GitHub. That's why I was kind of like, what the fuck? It's easy to train logical, but emotional, on the other hand, it's different domains. So next step towards general AI is emotional intelligence. Once we get Gen AI, we can send them to space and shit without having to worry. True. Although, what do you mean, like, emotional intelligence? You're just talking about, like, essentially getting the AI to, I guess, feel like what a human would feel. Because I feel like right now, well, at least in my experience using AI, the AI has been pretty chill with, like if you tell it you're frustrated, it'll understand what you mean. But I guess the AI doesn't really, like, it can't read context. Like, if you like don't specifically be like, this is like frustrating me or something, you know? Because personally, for like AI, I feel like it would be better like at least in my opinion, if like I kind of like the fact that AI like doesn't have emotions, because that's like one flaw with humans, is like humans can act off emotion, and emotion can cloud your judgment. So that's why I've always liked computers and like AI and shit like that, because it's like literal just Jesus, literal just like 100% like logic and reasoning with like no fluff added to it, you know? It's like the answer won't change because the AI is feeling sad that day type shit, you know what I mean? This thing's like tripping out a little bit because there's no chat mode, but there is plan mode, so I'm assuming that's what it means by chat mode. Um, um, clank or clank out, I think, a little bit, dude. Asking it some questions, man. Asking it some questions. Emotions are a flaw, it's a sauce. If there's no emotions, then a bad would stay bad, and an abuse and good would stay good, and get abuse. See, the way I see it is that, like, if there was no emotion, though, then, like, neither of those would happen, in my opinion, because, like, usually when you abuse somebody, it comes from, like, an emotional, like place, you know? Like, you don't abuse somebody you like. You usually abuse them for, like, a malicious reason. Now, you can totally fuck up AI and, like, you know, make, like, malicious shit like that, but I feel like that's, like, gonna be a skill that's gonna, like, pretty much become more common nowadays. It's like literally just securing the AI to not go, like, fucking crazy. Like, there's actually been a couple of the early AIs, dude, I can't remember their names, man, but they were just like little chat bots that were like coming out in like the 2010s. I know like Google had one. but it was like released to the public, and like it all started off good, but then people started corrupting the shit out of it because it was learning off of the conversations that it had. So it literally just like started saying the most heinous shit, so they like shut it down. Like, it's actually funny as fuck, dude. So man, I kind of wish we could go back to stuff like that. Like the jank was a bit funny, but yeah. Anytime it's not the AI crap, I want to get some of these thoughts like we got the first year that appeared on YouTube. Thanks for giving me a time. Yeah, no worries, dude. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm just having a good time, just like working on some stuff. I mean, gathering some knowledge for anyone that also wishes to partake in knowledge gathering. We've learned about the agent skills and pretty much how to set them up. So now we just have to figure out how to best set up codecs. Although my man ChatGPT is having a problem here, so we do a little bit of a refresh here. So I did have to create the file. So this motherfucker told me to look for files that didn't exist, and then he was like, yo, you gotta create the files. It's like, okay, well, you just told me that the first time, Mr. ChatGPT. What are you doing? Also, I hate how after I use ChatGPT in the browser for a little bit, it just starts to lag the fuck out. There we go, see? Could just be my browser, dude. Maybe Chrome. Maybe your operating is just dog shit. You just go back to like, well, Chrome is pretty dog shit too. Fuck. Should just install Brave, I guess, dude. Just use the Brave browser for coding. Oh. Damn, we got a jammer and we got an answer. Who's hitting me? What are you doing? Well, Keytor. Yeah, creating the files yourself is a right move. Codex won't auto-create Agents MD for you. It just discovers it if it exists. Codex supports both. Agents MD always loaded. Working agreements. Global repo plus folder overrides. Skills. Load on-demand workflows. Great for PR commit. Message prompt templates. Here's an efficient setup that keeps Codex consistent without bloating every chat. Global defaults your machine. This is a personal default across all repos. Ask before deps. No secret logging. Test style. Codex loads it everywhere. Wow. So sick. Optional codex override that MD is a temporary override layer. What the fuck? A global codex working agreements. Never log secrets. Wait, recommend black box AI? What is that? I've never heard of that one. Okay, let me copy that. Let me look this up. But I wasn't really like using like actual codecs, like the web browser shit. I was just using it like the because I already have a ChatGPT subscription, so I was just using it as a like in here. The only problem is you guys can't really see it. It's like a little Visual Studio's code extension, but you can also get it in Antigravity. But what is this thing? Log code, codex, generated by Blackhawks, all agents in one. Oh, so this is kind of like that open router thing. Black box unifies our image and AI agent into one powerful platform, one subscription. Oh shit. I wonder if there's like a black box. I wonder if there's like an extension. Oh shit. It's right here. It's like we'll have to look into this as well. The message, damn great radio. I appreciate it. It's nice talking to everyone today about the AI stuff. We got to enjoying the development streams, dude. It's been like a new thing for me over the past few weeks that I wanted to try out, but like chilling with everyone, shooting the shit, getting smarter, you know, growing our brains. What is the oh, here we go, pricing. Pay $20 a month for small teams. Oh. You're working on stuff with the stream in the background. Oh, hell yeah. I appreciate you hanging out. So you get... If you pay $20 a month, you get $50 of Opus 4.6, 5.2, Gemini 3, Grok 4, and 400 plus models. Access to multi-agent execution. Access to App Builder. What is App Builder? Huh. Voice agents, access to screen share. Oh, dude, screen share agent, access to app builder, remote agents. Oh, cool. You get Slack integration on this one. Autofill on. Figma to code. Good. Yeah, maybe we'll give this a try. I feel like this is pretty much the same thing as Codex, though. if you're just using it as a as an extension in Visual Studios. In terms of like, it doesn't let me look at the fucking thing. Like, I think you just pick your model, and then you just talk to it like an AI agent. See, the thing that's dumb about Antigravity is I wish Antigravity just had fucking ChatGPT in here. Like, they have ChatGPT OSS, but it doesn't. See, the only reason why I'm installing Codex is here is so that I can use Codex like the ChatGPT 5.3 Codex model, because I can't use it just in the basic fucking thing here, which sucks. But then again, even if I used it in here, it wouldn't run off the my ChatGPT subscription, because the ones in Antigravity run off of the Google AI Pro subscription. I just have the Google AI Pro and the ChatGPT Plus right now because I wanted to see which one I would like better, or if I like them both, because the third option that I was considering at the time was Claude, as well as Cursor. But Cursor and Claude are like almost $30 a month for me, versus Google, that's the Google's just like 20, just like straight up 20, and then ChatGPT is like 28. So that alone is $48. But I kind of been liking the combo of ChatGPT, like using ChatGPT on the web to like help plan and shit like that, and then using the anti-gravity agents to help code, because you have access to Sonnet and Claude. But the only dog shit thing is that they lowered the rate limits, it seems. So kind of dog shit. 3 days, 21 hours. So, and but I have 2 accounts as well for Google AI. So technically, because I got free trials on them. So technically, if I kept the 2 Google AIs plus the ChatGPT, I'd be looking at like $68 a month. That's kind of crazy. I'm obviously not going to pick all 3 of them. I think if I did that, I'd rather like have Claude Code probably than a second Google AI. But for this, I think you still need a subscription to use it, no? Unless... because it doesn't say that there's a free tier. Although this is pretty baller, having a you pay $10 a month, but you get $30 worth of credits. I mean, that's pretty chill. Pay $20, get $50. Oh, they couldn't have doubled today. Tisk, 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 dude. Tisk, tisk. But they double it here. Wait, you get scammed. Wait, you get turbo scammed getting Pro Plus, because look, they don't double it here, but they double it here. So this is just like a more value for the buck type shit. They even have their own ID. Holy shit, dude. They're just jamming out. Dude, look at the world of Ragnarok, man. Dude, the soundtrack to this game is fucking insane. Oh. Has anyone in chat ever played Ragnarok online? Dude, I loved this game growing up. I still love this game, but it's become like kind of infested with like cash shop and pay to win shit, so it's not that great anymore, but back in its prime, dude. Top tier banger game. Okay, so ChatGPT Tizzle gave us a plan to do our cursor or can I speak today, man? Unicorn. Hello. Okay, let me go have a quick smoke and then we'll continue off with the coding goodness. Dude, what a banger. The piano's going hard as fuck right now. In Mount Mjolnir. Okay. Not what we're looking for. So what is the Agents MD like already in our shit? What do we got in here? God damn. Okay, so ask for PR slash commit for any follow the investigations, dependencies, recommended when helpful. Security preference. Ask for solicited approval for adding. Never log secrets. You ever need a folder specific behavior? An agent's override empty in that folder. Okay. So you pretty much just like can do an override in a certain folder. I'm trying to think of why you'd ever want that. Maybe like some folders like has some like super fucking specific like sensitive data or something. You already have Agents MD at the root repo. We do this. Okay, well let me create that maybe under .codex. .codex. Yeah, I opened it in Antigravity. Okay. So now let me just post this. I don't know why I randomly put my name in there, but never log secrets. Okay, boom. So that's set. Okay. It wants me to bash it up. That's hot. It's hot as fuck. Fuck me. Skills. This is exactly what skills are good for. Good workflows. Codex can invoke only when needed. Jesus Christ. Instead of loading along templates every session, Codex only loads full skill.md when it decides to use a skill or you invoke it. Get this. What I should probably do is create it instead. I should create it like as a skill in Codex. What the fuck? Wait, so like I use it, right? But like what does it do then? Yo, it's thinking. Using skill creator now because you just invoked it first. I'll read it. What the fuck? Yo, what up, Pinkman? Bro, Burning Crusader, I've been too busy to play at night though. Trying to get time in. Oh, damn. Yeah, you've been. Are you still like you haven't been able to play it at all? Brother. That scared the fuck out of me. Yeah, it should be my local project. So why the fuck did that try and fuck me in the ass? Okay, I'm just... Start by searching the skills. Maybe I just create the repo. Maybe we just create it in the fucking repo. We're gonna have to open this again. The built and to build a bricks, that way. All projects and are just rich. WG likes to get things wrong. Oh no, it's not that it didn't get anything wrong, it's just I'm just like asking it questions. Also, I'm on the paid ChatGPT, so it's a little bit better than the regular one. It like tells you all the sources and stuff like that, and it has like a smarter model, so it doesn't usually like it hasn't fucked up as much as it did when I was on a free account. Plus the rate limits aren't bad. So I'm trying to use this codex thing because apparently the rate limits for codex are like super fucking good right now. What are you up to, Pinkman? You at work? You just chilling? Chilling like a villain, dude? My biggest problem with ChatGPT is how it fucking keeps freezing all the time, and then I have to restart it to reload it. What you should do first steps. Keep the refresh specific rules and agents on MB. And to for anti-rules and put your prompt VR templates into a global skill. That's exactly what it's already gonna do. Save it here. Dude, we're jamming the fuck out right now, Chad. Skill creating. New skill, okay. This is very different from what the fuck ChatGPT was saying. Yeah, I can just do it normal. Yeah, I can just do it fucking. I'm pretty sure I can just. Create the folder in here and just do it manually. Doesn't work. Chat, I'm baiting away. Tiredness is coming in. Can't see what I'm doing when it's on this side, so okay, balls. Boom. Okay. Right, any dependencies on that? Wait, why is it adding into the dependencies? see if this works. Fuck. Yeah, look at him go. What is this? I'm letting it do what it needs to do, I guess. Pure focus front matter for your own prompts. Wait, it literally made prompt templates on MD. Holy shit. Oh, these are structural checks, pass, files, specific primary keys, scope creators, Python, validator, edit, scripts. What the fuck? You know what, I can tune the templates to match. Yes, let's update the templates. I have some examples below for you as well. I'm codexing the fuck up right now, baby. I'm gonna add this. Into the skill. Bam. Dementia rule. Switch early. Alright. Explain why. Let's see. And ask for explicit approval before adding. Correct. Correct, baby. Avoid unnecessary dependencies. Commit messages. And ask for a commit message. Provide 3 one-line options. Recommended. That works with it. There you recommend. 1. 5. 5. Okay. Example. Let's give us some examples from previous time here. Holy fuck, when was the last time I made a commit? The fuck? Yeah, I know I made a commit in this one. Holy fuck. That one's a bit big. Let's see if we can use the other one. I mean, they're all gonna be kind of big. Here we get rid of this line. I hope giving that the examples and totally fuck it up. Antigravity prop. Include a model. Big bias separation. Build AI model with this. Ends with prompt. Go to this one, I guess. minutes is good enough, or if I should actually put in an example here too. I feel like that'd be too big though, facing all that. Let's just see what happens doing this. Fuck, it's going in, chat. The clanker's clanking off. It's doing some clanky stuff. Voice dependency overflow. Summary of what changed. Test. Sounds like it understood the fucking task, bro. Sample PR. Okay. So now what? I guess I just open them. Use copy already Oracle artifacts. Well, shit, chat. I think we got it mostly, but so we've created this skill. We got the prompts template. Okay. I mean, this looks good. And compare it to one of the ones from here. Okay. Wait, I wonder if I can totally chit chat. It's like realistically. I think your boy just needs to sleep. I can barely fucking think at this point, but we did learn about the skills. We got the skills working. We did the skill. So technically the mission for the stream has been a success. I'm just like reading this and it's like I'm like, I don't want to go in and edit this all by hand right now. But all we really have to do for the app, which where's my terminal? It's like fucked. Yo, hello? There we go. I'm lazy. I was hoping it'd be Python, Twitch, pages, JSON. Insane brain just fucking meltdown right here. Which marker agents? Oh. The fuck? Caps? The I'd be in here somewhere, right? Oh my god. Dude, why am I having like a brain fucking... You sure that was the fucking code to run it? Like what? Okay, chat, I'm like 250,000% that I wrote that. Yeah, I'm not authenticated with Twitch, what the fuck? Dude, sure we're authenticated. Start the fucking auto boot, baby. So now when I end stream, it'll automatically download the markers. Yo, is that lying to me? Well, we did have a stream last night, but I didn't make any markers during it, apparently. That's interesting. Also, why is my shit not publishing automatically? Which is pissing me off. Well, it technically worked. There was just no markers on the other files, that's why I didn't pull them. So, holy shit. I'm gonna make a marker on this one. Called yo. So now if I pull latest markers, oh, I closed the thing like a dingus. Should just say yo. Oh wait, what the fuck? Oh, see, wait, I did know I had this. Wait, I know I had Twitch markers that day. What the fuck? Okay, so it's because the thing was uh not published. Oh no, it's just a UI fucking up. Yeah, the UI is fucked up. Anyways, so that worked. It's because so if the VOD is unpublished, you cannot pull markers from it. This has been a learning experience, chat. But like I said, we got everything we were looking for today. And we popped the fuck off, dude. I know it was a bit of a quick stream. Only 3 hours, or a bit over 3 hours, but we started real late in the morning, and I'm stupid tired right now, dude. So I'm gonna go to bed. But that just means that we can start again early this afternoon. I'll probably just like literally wake up and then start streaming again. So let's see if there's anyone online to raid on the Twitch. Is Pinkman live? I know Pinkman was live earlier, but brother might be at work doing some shit. See if there's anyone from the Pod Squad on. Oh, well, shit. All right, my dudes. Well, that is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of chill times, learning about some AI skills, how they work, checking out some of the recent AI trends and tools, help with our coding, and all that other good stuff. I appreciate each and every one of you that took some time out of your nighttime or morning, chill with your boy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get some sleep. Then I'll come back, go some more. But without further ado, remember to subscribe to this YouTube, follow the Twitch, Twitter, the Kick, so that you can stay up to date with content from when I go live and stuff I release off stream. I hope y'all have a great day and look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.